Hey.
What's that guy doing?
Wait, hold on. Just want to check.
Toe.
Wait.
Go! Hey!
We got the plates. We're ready to go. But
There's a lot going on. I'm letting Harrison lead this because
Yeah.
I literally got here like 30 minutes ago. I have no idea what any of this is.
preview for the tribute store happened today, the 26th, and it took a while to get in. The line, once you got into the second room, the line for checkout was through there. So you had to go through the hallway where you might see a familiar face over there in the hallway. And then you go to the one room, and then we finally made it. We've got a whole thing of treats. A lot of them are repeats from previous things, or just the same thing over and over again, cupcakes and other things. But I got a good variety of interesting things. I got the lineup here, how it needs to go.
Yeah.
We've got John here who's going to help
John
eat
is
all
our
this.
friend.
They're gonna eat me too.
It's the Halloween season. We're going to eat people, just like Leatherface.
Follow up from everything. There's a lot of things that are in this store that were in there last year, so definitely watch our video from last year. We
Yes.
covered it.
And
So
even-
there just didn't see a need to redo all that stuff again. We're just going to get into the brand new stuff that they have.
Even Mardi Gras food and holiday stuff, it's kind of the same stuff, but just a new coat of paint.
Yeah, so it was just no need to waste money on things that we don't need.
Take one down, pass it over.
No, pass it over.
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. John, introduce yourself. What do you do, man? What's your thing?
Hi. Oh, so my thing is eating. Actually, they saw me. Harrison saw me eating one of the crepes over in the Crepe Land, and invited me to come eat some more food. And I said, you know what? You know me so well. No, but I mean, I do Orlando vlogging. We do a lot of fun skits together with the boys. Like they said, we're part of the Co. My channel is JT Mulcahy. You want to check it out?
It's like John Mulaney, but not Mulaney. Okay.
There you go. Add a C somewhere, you'll probably find the channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Future Harrison in his car here. Big problem. We, wonderfully had some people donate. Someone donate, and we're like, we didn't thank them because there was so much going on. It was hot. We need to get stuff done. But thank you to Kelsey. Kelsey, thank you. You donated $15. You know who you are. Thank you for donating $15. You bought 2 items for us, technically. That's 2 items that we are going to eat right now. So greatly appreciate that. And thanks to PayPal, because when we signed up and did stuff with PayPal, they gave us an extra $5. So you know what, PayPal, technically you paid for us too. So enjoy the rest of the video, everybody.
It started with something I can't even pull out. I'm trying to figure out how to pull out the box. I don't want to present it, so I'm going to
Pull out.
quick.
Suspense is dreadful.
Up first, we have her. This is the bride wedding cake. We got it for. Put up 5 fingers, Toren.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here's the other 5. $10. We're gonna. I'm
We're
interested.
starting off so strong.
I'm interested what's inside this head. I think we just go in. We all take a hunk out and we go for it.
And we don't know.
No idea what's inside this.
Tribute sir, we love you. We love you so much. Please just give us a list of
Description.
ingredients.
Is there like a filling? Is that what you're saying? Is there supposed
Beats
to
me.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
No, not what I was expecting
Oh.
at
Wow.
all.
Okay.
It's a chocolate shell with some cream and a piece of cake.
It kind of
Wow.
looks like a zebra cake, but
It-
like tiered.
Imagine like encasing something inside of something else. That's exactly what this is.
And then after this, we're gonna open the head up and see what's inside there, because it looked like there's something inside the head.
Timber.
Oh, I already did.
Oh, you already ate it? Oh, come
Brad.
on. I won't. That's mad sweet, man.
That's not cheesecake.
Nope.
That's straight up icing.
Icing in the center.
It's like you take a strawberry shortcake mold, and that mold, like you go to Publix or something like that, and there's a strawberry shortcake like, cakes already pre-made with a little hole. That's what that's like. And then just filled with icing.
Yeah.
That is sweet beyond belief.
I was kind of hoping it was gonna be something like, do you remember the what was it the bride?
The bride cake at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah,
That was good.
That was very delicious. Break open that head.
Bus driver, move that bus.
Oh!
Whoa! Dude, you straight up killed her. Bro, she's dead. Jump. Revive the hat. Revive the hat.
Do you think we should have broken it open first so it oozed down the cake?
Possibly, but it's also very messy. Alright, well, on to the next thing.
Cool.
I just want to say, I love that the bride of Frankenstein is so beautifully detailed and decorated. And then look at my boy Frankie. Hey, you guys!
That guy looks like Poop Lovato.
A ding dong.
Let's just dive into Mr. Frankie here, right? This is a story of a girl, Frankenstein. No, that was the last one.
Aw.
This is a Frankenstein cake, so it's, or I guess it would be Frankenstein's monsters cake, because like this is not Frankenstein's the guy, the doctor. So Frankenstein's monster cake, and this is $8.
But why do they call it Bride of Frankenstein? It's not his bride.
I don't know.
It's his bride, isn't it? It's gotta be, if she's trying to revive him. Bride of
know.
Frankenstein. Sorry.
The chocolate cake is a good flavor. The problem is, the icing is so sugary.
I like that at least they broke it up this time. I mean, I haven't tried it yet, but at least they broke it up. Cake, icing, cake, icing.
Instead of cake all on the bottom and icing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was too much icing.
It's a
the last
tiered
one.
cake, you know?
These are fine.
I like this one better.
I get the design appeal.
I think.
I think the raspberry takes it over. I think that there's different fillings in each one.
I think I would have enjoyed more raspberry in Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah, throughout compared to just in it. Looks like we
Yeah.
have something over here that's going to be like that later, so. Let's get ready and you
I'm
know.
already feeling gross.
Yeah, and you know what we forgot? Agua.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. We get spot right there. I'll grab
Maybe.
something. This is definitely something that you share with people, though. Like, there's no way you're just gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat one by
Sharing
myself.
is caring.
Oh yeah. This is something you share with your code,
You
dude.
know, my hands are.
I'll be back.
literally
I guess
like-
we're gonna take a water break.
We'll
Water
get-
break.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry. Could I just get 3 cups of water?
You can just meet her back there.
Thank you so much. Did you record any of that?
Yeah. All right, we're back.
Water break is great. Now up next. Oh, hey, cupcake! Wow, it's crazy.
Whoa!
We have a cupcake here. 30 years for 30 fears, because it's the 30th anniversary of Halloween Horror Nights. What? Bam! Hey, wait a minute. I know that guy. I'm just gonna go ahead and serve these out to my good friendos over here. I mean, it's a chocolate cupcake with red icing, and if anybody wants to eat this, be my guest. Or we can divide that among the 3 of us as well.
Divide the 30 years into 10. But I've only been coming since 25. Hey, I am 25.
You've been coming here since you were 0?
3, 2, 1, mouth.
Last week. That's
Yep.
all I did this week.
Do you guys feel like the icing tastes exactly the same in everything? It's just a different consistency?
Because the color, that cake is really like, it sounds weird to say gummy.
Yeah.
Yummy.
No, that makes sense.
More than moist, but definitely gummy. Yeah, I can get behind that.
It's like super moist.
Oh.
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 Oh. Yeah, that's one way to do that.
Open wide for edible paper.
Is it edible paper?
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to eat it with the chocolate. I don't think you're supposed to rip it off and feed it to your friends.
Don't go alone.
Don't eat alone. How are we feeling so far, favorite-wise, out of the top, or not top
I
three,
think
but
the
at least-
raspberry with the bride really helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish that it had,
Yeah.
if it was Frankenstein layers, bride flavors,
Okay.
with you know, like minus the second layer of icing.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I can get behind that one. Well, moving on to next one. This looks like a trio of some sorts.
So there's actually 4 of these,
Oh.
and I said I only got 3 because I think some of them were the same.
Okay.
And these are what we call cookie dough balls. They're $4.50 each. It's insane. $4.50 each. But one of these Toren's really going to enjoy, and I am not going to enjoy. I know this for a fact because they heard them say that anything with the eyes is peanut butter. That's a fun little guy. Hold that for me. These are fun little cookie dough balls. They're all different flavors.
Hey, Harrison!
I wish you got a knife, but I didn't bring one.
Oh, what?
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, what? Guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Be sure to like this video.
Alrighty.
All right, so the white one.
The white one first.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, and peanut butter.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's not peanut butter. That's peanut butter.
No, I can't get past the sand.
It's very gritty on the inside.
It's like moon sand.
Dude, you
I-
eat moon sand too?
Yeah, I really just don't like these. They did something last year, didn't
Last year
It's
they had
actual cookie dough though.
they had cookie dough, and it was actually this is like
Oh.
mush in your mouth.
I think the problem is that they're trying to make cookie dough edible, because you're not really supposed to eat like or consume cookie dough because it could have like raw eggs in it.
Yeah, I mean there's edible cookie dough, that's fine, but like
But this is different. No, yeah.
it's loose, it's like liquidy kind of, and I don't know if that's because it's melting or not, but like it's not it.
I don't know if we had any peanut butter.
No.
I'm telling you, that first one, it tastes like peanut butter the most. But
got
you
great
have
mouth.
a good. That's definitely Reese's Pieces in the blue.
Eat
So-
eat Reese's Pieces. Yeah? Do we all have grave
No,
mouth? And we
it's
can't
not.
taste anything?
It's just
Like
no.
candy?
It's just chocolate.
What? Alright. Let's get something that we know is gonna be good.
Wait, where did it say that one was peanut butter?
They said the eyes,
Did she
the
say it?
eyeball was peanut butter. They're talking about it behind the counter, yeah. There's no difference in taste. So
Except a subtlety in the white chocolate and the dark chocolate, but
Yeah.
it's all very much that.
it's
yeah,
gritty
same.
and it's not a good texture, and I'm not feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
Hey, you know, remember they used to do like savory stuff in the tribute stores?
Can we get those back, please?
Yeah, can we get those back? I think ideally, obviously, people are going to come visit the tribute store, and then there's all these wonderful tents and stuff that'll be coming for a future video for us. But I think ultimately, you know, they're like a bunch of sweets in one location, and then you can choose your savory stuff throughout the park. So I get that aspect of it. But at the same time, we also had savory food at Mardi Gras. There's plenty of other options
and
around.
that was a great step away from the sweet stuff.
Right.
We went back a lot to get that food. Okay, up next, everybody. This little fun guy here, he looks like a mushroom. He looks like a fun guy. He's not, though. He's a gourmet ghost s'more.
Gourmet ghosts.
Gourmet ghost s'more. Boom.
Ah!
John, you take a piece? Just take a piece physically with your hand. But graham cracker doesn't really have a taste. And the marshmallow tastes like stale. How's the chocolate?
I think the chocolate, yeah, it's like really, it's a really strong flavor of chocolate, but not necessarily a sweet chocolate. So it's like there's not really enough sweetness in the marshmallow because you said it's a little stale, I guess.
Ooh, yeah, that chocolate's everything.
The
And
chocolate,
it's
yeah.
smooth, too.
It's good. I just wish there was a little bit more sweetness to.
Well, that's nice bitter chocolate. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Okay.
It's one of those things you think is going to be so very sweet and so very good, and then it's just kind of, eh.
They're trying.
They're doing their darndest, you know?
I think I like that fine enough though. Like it wasn't. It's not like sticking in my tooth.
Yeah.
The icing's not like hurting my teeth because it's so sweet.
Exactly.
Here we got a whoopie pie. Woo! I love how I sing. Saying whoopie like that is fun. Do it. Say it. Whoopoo! I don't know what flavor's on it. They said it's the best one. The lady behind the counter, she said that it was the best one she's had at the store. So,
Word.
I'm gonna take her word on it. It looks different. It looks like the same icing as everything, and the cake is everything. But there's that raspberry thing. Maybe I don't know if it's the same raspberry icing as.
If it is, it could be
Usual.
the saving grace of it.
It could be the saving grace of it. And nice thing too about this, it's so much. Oh, it easily cuts.
Nice.
Now I can each give all of us a slike.
Sure.
Tastes like the inside of a Pop-Tart.
Not mad about it.
It tastes like the jelly from the inside of a strawberry Pop-Tart. I think that's the best one so far.
It's okay. It's not bad. I don't really feel anything like stands out. Like you said, it's like the inside of a Pop-Tart. It's not really a new flavor for me, I guess.
Yeah.
I think what's interesting about pricing, and we'll obviously have these listed on the video. What's interesting is that normally the things that you think are going to be the most expensive aren't, and the things that you think are going to be least expensive are the most expensive. So, like, what, that cake that we start out with, the
$10.
$10. So I imagine
Oh.
that the whoopie pie is probably like, what, maybe $5, $6,
Yeah.
$4.50.
$4.50.
But this is a better bargain, I think, than that because this
Yeah.
is more cake,
Yeah.
more good amount of icing, and there's a different flavor already all throughout it, not just in the dome of the head.
Yeah.
And in terms of the cookie dough balls and the whoopie pie,
$4.50 for one cookie dough ball.
Yeah.
One of them is $4.50. It should be like $1 a piece, and then or at least make a deal for 4 of them for $4.50.
Yeah. I agree. Because that could feed definitely multiple people. Like,
Yeah.
we could definitely.
Easily split that and both walk away being like, wow, I'm like filled enough to get me over for the next meal.
All right, Doctor Strange hands. Okay, never mind.
Wow, look at that. I can hold it sideways and stick into the plate. See?
Oh!
That was scary because this is $7. Woo! Gummy brain!
Gummy brain.
Got a gummy brain here. $7 for the gummy brain. They had the beating hearts from last year, but we already did those. So,
Same flavor too?
I assume sour cherry. I don't know what this one is.
Do you think it's
Reminds me
gonna
of a very
be
pink lemonade.
like Jello, or do you think it's gonna be more like a gummy bear?
So the problem that we've had in the past, the holidays was a different type of jelly, which is it was a really like a gelatinous.
It was
type
like
of,
hard gel. This is hard gelatin too.
but it seems to be a lot more jelly than what those candlelights.
This was very much like the Mardi Gras one we had.
Oh yeah.
Brains up, baby.
Oh, texture was not what I was thinking.
I bit my tongue.
Cotton candy flavor? I think so.
Whatever it is, for me at least, it's so subtle.
It's so subtle. I think it's cotton candy flavor.
Yeah, it's like somebody took like a Febreze of cotton candy and just went and blew it in there.
That's a cotton candy, 100%.
I feel like that is more of a photo op type food though.
Yeah,
It's not really something that I'm like, I'm gonna eat this. It's like, oh, I'm gonna take a picture of it and then probably,
eat a couple of bites and call it a day.
And the final one. I saved this one for last because I thought this was going to be really good based on the fact that we had a good experience with the raspberry in the
You do?
right. It's called the knife trifle cake. I wonder why it's called that.
Oh, I was wondering what that was.
The knife trifle is $10. This looks worth $10 compared to the bride.
Fair. Especially because, I mean, obviously we're seeing the layers and stuff on it. It looks like it's going to be a decent amount.
I think it's going to be good. And
Cake.
there's a chocolate knife in it. It's melting, so it's bending. It goes in, yeah. She moved it so she could put it in the bag.
oh.
To maintain social distance.
My Halloween got a disappoint, man. It looked so promising in the beginning. So promising. But it's like that weird gritty, there's like a gritty texture to some of it. And like the raspberry isn't the same raspberry that was inside the bride head.
It's a very much like thicker jam.
Yeah. I was gonna say
the
it's
sauce-
a little texturized. Yeah.
But it didn't work.
Oh, it was all right. You should try it with the chocolate too. I don't know. I think $10 for me would be kind of pushing it as far as like budget-wise, going for a dessert. When I could get, like you said, a whoopie pie for what, $4.50?
And it has the same flavors almost as that instead of vanilla cake. It's
Yeah,
chocolate.
yeah. It seems like there's a lot of crossover flavors with the raspberry or the strawberry or whatever this is in each of the desserts.
A plus for theme. I mean,
Hell yeah,
always
yeah.
give it to them, they're pushing limits, they're pushing boundaries of what they can do with food, and I always give them an A plus for it.
Yes.
And,
On the
because
flip side-
we're focused on the
Oh.
design of it,
Mhm.
we're not really focused on the taste and flavor value of it.
It's
And that's where some of it suffers.
it's a lot of repeat flavors over and over again. Where you could say, well, this could be this thing, and this in Halloween maybe they could have made a trifle cake that's got like a pumpkin spice trifle cake with like a something kind of thing. Like that'd be interesting compared to just like raspberry and blood. I think personally for me the whoopie pie is my number one because it's the best price, $4.50, and you get it's a big item, and there's some contrasting flavors in there, so it works for that reason. Compared to everything else just being like sugar. There's sugar in that, but there's a little bit more of a different flavor.
Man, that's hard. I want to not say whoopie pie because you've already said the whoopie pie, but it's, again, all because of listed values. I think that is definitely the one to go to. Now, if I was in, like, a sweeter mood, but, like, really wasn't, like, vibing on, like, overness, I would probably go with the brain gummy. If I wanted just, hey, I want a little fun cotton candy, like, flavor, something that's not overbearing, but also, jelly's fun. It's an easier way to consume things. You don't have to worry about it melting by any means. So I think that would be a good follow-up second for me.
I think also too, because we don't have it here, because we've had them previously, last year's video, check it out. The gummy hearts. I think they probably improved upon them than last year.
I'm kind of interested to know that. There's no way we're going to be able to test that because
Maybe
the line's too long.
Another day
but
on Instagram or something, but
yeah, we might come back and revisit some of the other stuff. I wouldn't say we'd do a full U-Haul, but we're around the parks. We'll go try something and see if it still stands the same.
Yeah.
John, your thoughts and opinions?
I love the bride cake. I thought it was great. I think if you crack open the top and let that inner dressing drizzle down on the rest of the cake, I think it's a lot better tasting than just having that icing. Because the only problem with this is that it's just the double layer of that thick icing. You're trying to like mush it around in your mouth, and it's just a little too much. Pricing wise though, like you guys said, I mean, I feel like the whoopie pie. Well, how much was the marshmallow? $4.50. Okay. If I had to choose between whoopie pie or marshmallow, I'd probably go with the marshmallow, just because I liked the flavor and I felt like I could eat it by myself too.
Okay.
If it's a group setting, like you're on a date or something, you're splitting something with somebody else, probably whoopie pie.
Toren and I split the s'mores pretty well.
Oh,
Replay of how that went wonderfully. You sicko! I think obviously cupcakes, we've seen cupcakes in the past. They're thick, they're super rich. There's just a lot of icing. It's a hard thing to get down in one sitting without feeling like...
yeah.
I mean, like, I think in retrospect, too, it's like, can I eat this and then still continue my day at the parks? If
Yes.
I'm not here for a couple hours, if I'm thinking as an ideal family who's coming for the whole day, can I put this down and not feel like absolute crap afterwards? Can I still proceed and ride rides?
I need a gallon of water.
Cupcake,
after
no.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far, what was the least? Can we all say that
It's
cookie
the
dough?
cookie dough balls.
Cookie dough balls are the worst. Well, I think that's going to do it for us for now. Be sure to subscribe, like I said. We are getting more videos. They come out as we can. Halloween is getting a bit sticky for both of our schedules, and I believe probably John's as well. All
Very
for the same
sticky.
reason, for no reason in particular. But, we're doing our best to post videos, so be sure to watch our previous videos, and we have more ideas that will be coming out here in the near future. Also, please subscribe to John. He makes amazing content. He's starting to get back in the swing of things, so I'm sure that he has even better ideas to come up with that he'll post. So be sure to subscribe to him.
He streams sometimes too.
Yeah. So we'll link all that stuff in the description. We'll also tag him into the video as well. Guys, I'm really happy we got together to do this. It was really chaotic at the beginning, and I'm really just happy that we were able to make this happen.
I feel like garbage.
Yeah. I don't feel as garbage. It felt worse. I don't
Holidays
feel
was the
that.
worst.
Holidays was the worst.
Holidays was the worst. I wanted to crumple over the ball and die.
We're not there yet.
Even last Halloween was a bad one too.
This is good. I mean, this is my first time really getting to try the holiday food other than the milkshake. What is it? The eggnog milkshake?
Yeah.
That was probably the worst thing I've ever eaten in my life. I've never wasted food before,
It obviously.
and I threw it away. There was nothing to do with it. Nobody wanted it.
Damn.
Well, I'm glad we're all on the
Sorry.
same page.
Yeah.
This was great. Thank you all for having me.
No problem.
Hey, I'm glad that we saw you in the park today and dragged you along.
Life 360 is a bitch, ain't it?
All right. I guess we'll see you guys later. Bye.
The boys and I have just wrapped up filming. You could tell.
John, my end card can't go on forever.
Your ass in the cookie.